Hi everyone, Morten Aastad here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another unboxing. One that is all about Pulp. It's been a big year for Pulp fans this year. They surprised us by giving us a brand new studio album back in, was it in March? It took 24 years before we got this album. It must have been 2001 we got their previous studio album. And Jarvis has recorded solo albums, they got together to play some concerts, and apparently that worked out rather well. A couple of years back, I started buying a bit of Pulp on the old vinyl there. I have their CDs, or some of them actually. I got this, was it Record Store Day, the proper one, last year. This is the only thing I have with, their early day stuff of any kind. I don't have it on CD either. And then I got, the one that was my introduction to Pulp, His and Hers, finally on vinyl as well. Wonderful, wonderful album. And about a year ago, I think, it was a sale. I remember I got This Is Hardcore. This, in my opinion, amazing album. Really, mood change. And I, of course, earlier this year got more Pulp, their brand new studio album. So I don't have the album on vinyl between this one and This Is Hardcore. It has been issued on vinyl last time a few years ago, and I wouldn't call it cheap on the old Discogs there. But one that I do not have on vinyl, which is of course almost amazing, is of course Different Class. I don't know what happened to my original CD of this. It was a double CD with some extra tracks that I'm not sure was on this Deluxe edition. But so I've been meaning, of course, to get this on vinyl for quite a while. But it tended to be, first of all, the vinyl is pretty bare bones and quite expensive. I think there was someone in the vinyl community who did a thing about having found an OG vinyl pressing of this, where the whole album was on one record and not a double album. But anyway, I kept putting it off, and in the end I ended up being happy I did so, because it got a reissue now, and a pretty special one at that. So here it is, Different Class 30th Anniversary Edition. Includes remastered album on 2 LPs in aperture sleeve. Choose your own front cover from 12 different images. 2 LP set of the complete previously unreleased Glastonbury 1995 performance, 32-page booklet with a newly commissioned essay and never before seen photos. 12-inch by 24-inch art card featuring cutouts of the band members. So here you are, guys. There it is. And I was so excited to get this that I waited over a week to open it. I didn't get it on the day of issue. Not sure what took so long, but I got this from Plot Company because they were the cheaper ones. But I remember I talked to someone over at the Big Dipper, and they said initially I think they got like just a two or three of them, so they also had been waiting for more to arrive, more of these to arrive. So a little bit careful with this. I have, after all, the intention of keeping that hype sticker, so there you can see it. And here it is without the shrink wrap. It's a really nice, almost like vulcanized rubber texture to it. So let's see what's in here. So here we have a booklet, and again, it's almost like rubbery. This is nice. Very nice. Should almost have gloves on for this one. For once in our lives, we were in tune with the cosmos. Great photos here. I'm not saying much because the pictures speak for themselves. Made it. We're in the HMV shop window. We're definitely famous now. Polyester Day once more. Ah, this one's great. It's like a UK version of that, you know, that famous American diner painting. They really, yeah, really went all out here. Beautiful, beautiful set. This is what you want when you're buying a box set. I almost feel like going out and getting some kind of extra special chair and sit down with this and listen to this album. Properly. Stay alive in 25. Yeah, indeed. So there we are. And then we have... Oh, cool. Yeah, those are the cutouts. Steve, Russell, Nick, Jarvis, Candida, and Mark. So here's what I guess is, the sort of the special thing for a lot of people who would want to buy this. Maybe they were there. So this is Sorted, question mark, live at Glastonbury 1995. And if I understood this correct, this is where they, they've already gotten quite well known from their previous album after years of, nothing really happening. They released 3 studio albums before that happened, and I think they played at Glastonbury before the Different Class album came out, so it was like a precursor or preview of the album at Glastonbury. People didn't know the songs yet, and apparently it was a huge success for Pulp. And I've said this before, but often back then, I've been talking to friends and we'd been saying the same thing as everyone would. Who do you like best, Blur or Oasis? And I would always answer, being the annoying guy, Pulp. Because for me, Pulp came first. That's, the album previous to this is the first one that I got without knowing that there were such a thing as Britpop, I suppose. And I think I was no, that's actually wrong. I did have a Blur CD from before, but I'm not sure I was quite understood what it was all about here. It's a double album from the looks of things. It is 33 RPM, and that's the entire Glastonbury set then, obviously, I assume. So those extra tracks from the CDs, you'll have to listen to elsewhere, I suppose. So as you can see, the actual album comes in a protective sleeve, which is nice. So it has that cut out, or die cut, where you can, careful, decide what you want the front to be. There's the track listing. You got the lyrics and the vinyl. And you can choose okay, I thought it would be a picture here as well, so you could choose, but apparently there isn't. Those come on separate prints, so let's look at those. Guess that's the classic one. And if we turn them around, you'll see that there are other options on the back. So yeah, I guess Sheffield in all its glory. So guys, that was the brand new box set of the 30th anniversary of Pulp's Different Class. That amazing album that, you know, for me is very, very much, you know, the definition of the mid-90s, and for all its good and bad aspects, I suppose, but a great time in music. And yeah, hope that inspired you to take a look at this box. I don't know what kind of if it's particularly limited or anything, but I would say that it stands out as one of the defining moments in, you know, the whole cool Britannia and the mid, you know, the 90s with the so-called Britpop era. For me, Britpop is Pulp and Blur more than Oasis, because I feel that Oasis is more of a rock and roll pub band, while, you know, Pulp had more of that 1960s period with the 1970s glam, and you know, you got your, you know, if Britpop has elements of the Rolling Stones, it's more the Between the Buttons Rolling Stones, and it's more the Kinks, in my opinion, and that feeling. And I think that I get that more from, you like, bands like Blur and Pulp, maybe Shed 7 and so on, then for example Oasis. But, you know, it's worth discussing, I suppose. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you soon in another video. Please click like, that helps my channel, and hope to see you soon. Bye.